What's up? What's up? It's your boy Chef Disaster 3.0 coming at you live from Chef Disaster's 3.0 platform, socially balanced TV, bringing the content. Um, just talking about a few things that was on my mind, trying to figure out, how do you move forward from things that kind of hold you up. I've been thinking about that lately. With things that I have going on, trying to be successful and all of that, still having the same motivation, the same amount of drive as I had before. Even when you reach certain goals and when you achieve those goals, you got to keep motivating yourself. You got to keep pushing yourself to make sure that you don't settle for anything. You know what I mean? If you can go to the next level, go to the next level. Why stop? I feel like people give up on their dreams, and that's a big mistake because they feel like it didn't happen the way they want it to happen, so they give up on it. What up, Tracy by Nature? How you doing? Welcome to What's on My Mind. It was on my mind. Let me see if I can do that. And then you most certainly can. I gotta speak something. Sure can. You most certainly can. I don't think I can do it from this platform. But you're in the chat now. I'll just go back later and do it. But you most certainly can. I don't see why not. Yeah, it won't let me do it from StreamYard. Since it's I'm streaming through a second platform. Since I'm streaming through the StreamYard platform. Yeah, it's on my mind. Hold on one second. As I get together, like I said, it's my time in a while going live. Salute to the people that immediately to the three people. Yo, what's up? How y'all doing? And so it's been a while. I went live a couple of days ago, maybe last week, and we had a nice turnout. Just a little bit of music playing. What StreamYard gives you. Man, I do have some music I'm gonna play. Y'all know how I do. Giving people a chance to get in there, see how many people are gonna send me the stream out to. I hope everybody's been good. Hope everybody's been achieving their goals and whatever it is that you're up to. Yo, realest one. The realest one on the block. What up? The realest one on the blog. What up, my guy? Same old, just a different day. You know me. Come on. You just like this platform. It just changed. Alright. Done. And just trying to figure the app out. StreamYard has so many different features. Yeah. Little square, little circle. The big black. Just leave it like that. Using the spooky background. It's the music that they give you. Alright. So let's pause that. Pause the music. Salute, salute, salute. I think for now, everybody who's in, share your referral link. Alright. Get a $10 discount if I share the link, it says. So let's share the link. New to Alright, share it, share it, share it. Let me get my 10. Dang, I pressed it too many times. Glad to see you back at it. Yeah, you know. Thanks for supporting me on the new channel too, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And all of that. Um, how do people feel about what's going on in the United States today? How do you feel about the current state of the government, the shutdown? How do you feel about if you've been paying attention or you've not been paying attention? How do you feel about the Cleveland Browns treating um Shador Sanders, Deion Sanders' son? He went from the fourth string quarterback to now he's the second string quarterback. And this is a quarterback that was predicted to go number one or number two in the league, and he haven't even played in a real game yet. That's been on my mind. Um, yeah. Um, it's definitely good to be back for sure. I think it's effed up so far as the shutdown. Yeah, the shutdown has been really, really crazy for the most part. Yeah, I'm trying to see. Um, yeah, the shutdown's definitely been crazy. Trying to see if I still got my monetization. Yo, Willis, is my monetization still down there? Like, do you see where you can I don't know if I need to turn it on or not. Where you can donate to the Cash App? Is it still down there? Because I can't see it on my end here. But yeah, the shutdown it's definitely fucked up. You know, I remember last year when they had the shutdown, they was like messing with the airport stuff, and then all them planes fell down. A helicopter crash. A lot of people lost their lives over a government shutdown. Like, who is making these decisions? That's crazy that people are playing with people's lives, if you ask me. Folks really out here hurting. Yeah, they out here hurting. They is. The people that really, depend on government support. Oh, you said you can't tell? There's no dollar sign down there where you can, like, donate to the Cash App? Let me see. I'm gonna have to, let me see something. And it's cold outside, girl. Who are you home with? I might have to turn it on. You'll be home with me. Well, 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 well. Hey, don't mind. Okay, 1 second. Trying to get it back together. Mm, mm. Let me see. Let me see. How do I get into the John? How do I get into the John? It looks like you can still receive super chats. All right, all right. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I was trying to see. I was trying to see. Appreciate you. Solid as a rock. Word. Yeah, but people out here hurting the people that depended on it, and for it to be snatched from them like abruptly like that, that's fucking bananas. Like, especially people with a lot of kids and everything that really depend on it. Like now you can't. Now your kids can't get their food, the food that they was counting on, their cereal, their breakfast in the morning, dinner, whatever. You know what I mean? A lot of people would. I just think that they, like a lot more decisions need to be made before they make a decision to take away things like medical stuff from from veterans and children. You know what I mean? Like who make what kind of cold hearted person makes that decision, or what group? Like that's crazy. And I know there's people that you can like point the finger to, but I wouldn't want to be none of those people that have to decide to say, no, we're not. People that depend on it, we can't give it to them. They've been depending on us for this long, and we can't now. All of a sudden, we can't give it to them. I would hate to be that person, be that guy. You know, you have that on your resume because you know they'll bring it up. Like, say, like if one of those people want to become something later on down the road, they'll be like, "Oh, he was part of the board that decided against SNAP and the food benefits and the Medicaid." That's crazy. All the people in shelters and all of that. It's different. It definitely hit different. I'm glad my monetization is there. I guess with like me doing the shorts and everything, they still giving me credit for them hours with them shorts and all that, which is pretty dope. I just got to keep rolling out the content. All right. Exactly, because they don't care as long as it doesn't touch them, right? And old boy throwing parties with seafood on ice. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's still throwing parties. He don't care because, like you said, his family ain't being bothered by it. His family not being bothered by it, and he can't worry about it. He too busy throwing seafood boy parties. You crazy about guy? What up with you though? What you doing for Thanksgiving? Do you celebrate Thanksgiving? What you doing for Thanksgiving, bro? I'm gonna be with probably. You know what? You think he's the worst leader in history? You really think that? I was having a conversation with some folks on the other platform I be on, and we was talking about that. You think he was? You think he's worse than Bush? You think he's worse than both of the Bushes? George W. Bush, Bush Jr. Whatever. I don't think he's worse than them. I mean, I don't think any of them is good, but I don't know if Donald Trump's the worst one yet. I don't sweat the holidays like that much. Yeah, me neither. Once my kids got older or whatever. But Thanksgiving is one of them ones, though. I ain't even gonna lie. I just like the food and to be around family members and friends and all of that. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna lie. Thanksgiving is the one. What a bad time to lose your stamp. Shit. Around Thanksgiving. What about Shador Sanders? What do you think about the Shador Sanders situation? I know it's sports, but it's still current. It's impactful for me. You know what I mean? Like the fact that people make professional decisions based off their personal feelings. You know what I mean? I mean that boy been playing hard his whole career, starting down in the HBCU, a poor one that his dad lifted up. Went undefeated there, went to Colorado and brought a school that was in the trenches, up out of the trenches to even sniff a bowl game. I think he's been fighting his whole way. Now he's got this on his plate. The Cleveland Browns are not fairly evaluating his talents as a prospect. Even though he was drafted as a fifth round prospect, I think his talents far more seeds that of a fifth round talent. You know what I mean? And I think it's just they're making a spectacle out of this young man, and I hope that he gets an opportunity to play. I don't even want him to play with um, the Cleveland Browns. Oh, he was drafted by the Cleveland. He came out of college. He was supposed to be the number 2 pick in the NFL. He fell all the way to the fifth round. Then the Cleveland Browns drafted him in the fifth round, and in the beginning of the year, they started Joe Flacco, an old 40-plus-year-old quarterback, Kenny Pickett, a quarterback that used to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers, traded to Philadelphia, ended up in Cleveland, and Dylan Gable, a quarterback who isn't as good as Shador, but they drafted him in the third round, so he got hierarchy over Shador Sanders. So when the season started, Joe Flacco was the starter. He looked like shit. They traded him. Then they traded Kenny Pickett, and he looked like crap. Meanwhile, all during the preseason, Shador Sanders, Deion Sanders' son, was just killing it out there in practice and all of that, showing that he was way better than the third round pick, Dylan Gabriel. So after they got rid of those other two quarterbacks, they gave the start to Dylan Gabriel, who Shador was better than. And Dylan Gabriel been losing all the games so far. I think they only won maybe one game. And the coach still won't put Dylan Gabriel in the game. I think they were blackballing him because he is Deion Sanders' son. You know what I mean? That's what I believe. Nobody actually said that, but that's what I believe. Yeah, and that's what happened to him. But you know how it go. None of them are actually for us. Yeah, right. Absolutely, absolutely, bro. And then more news. they're stopping. They're doing something with the tilapia fish. You might want to check in if you like tilapia fish. Check out on that tilapia. See if it's coming from a vendor that's reputable. You don't really want nothing farm caught. You want to get it wild caught in the region that it's from. So I believe it's a yeah, word. Yeah, check it if you like tilapia. Check the tilapia before you buy it. Just letting you know there's a tilapia scare out there. They're saying that the fish that are not wild caught are being born by incest, which kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? They're being born in incest because in those ponds like they don't go nowhere outside of where they take a net and they put it in this water, and the fish can't get out of that net of water, so they live all in that. All of them live and reproduce in that net of water, but they're only reproducing with the same bloodline that was originally that it was started with. So they're saying that there was something wrong with the genetic makeup of the fish that were being raised like that, and then parasites were being born on the fish. Like even like they were saying that they would cook. I don't want to scare people, but I just like to inform people that there were parasites even when you cook the fish that were still able to live through the cooking inside the fish. So because of the the incest that the fish were doing inside the pond. Now they haven't done enough research. Research is like based off the amount of time you study whatever it is you're studying. So they haven't had a lot of time to study why these parasites are still living even after cooking the fish thoroughly. They're trying to figure out why the parasites still living. So be careful on the tilapia. I'm a chef. I gotta let you know what I know. That's what's on my mind. um, so if you see like tilapia that costs a little bit of money, you might want to rethink buying that tilapia. For real, for real. Um, yeah. So research is key, all in all areas. Absolutely. Yeah, you should definitely do your research. Most definitely. You got like if I know some people just won't even know if nobody don't bring it up. You go in the store, you see tilapia, you like fuck. That's a good price for that fish, and then you just go ahead and buy it, and you don't even know why it's that low. A lot of the times, the information they put the information out there, but it's like when they put um read the fine print, like they'll put the disclaimer in a small little spot in the corner where you won't naturally look for a disclaimer to be. Um, so do you feel like he's going to be impeached? I know a lot of people are like, oh, he'll be impeached, he'll lose his job. Even some people think he might even be assassinated. Talking about the president. I don't know about all of that. Even I'm not even in agreement to all that because we're a great country and you never want your enemy to see how weak you are. If we allow our president to be assassinated, that shows that we're weak. You know what I mean? Like the president of this great country should rarely ever be assassinated. The time they assassinated JFK, it took a lot of things to actually do that. A lot of things had to be played right to actually do that. So, and some say it was an inside job. You know what I mean? But yeah, I definitely don't want to see that as a nation. I don't want to see our president assassinated. But some people believe that that's what happened. I don't think anything impeached. Okay, maybe a little jail time for what people have been naturally going to jail for, which is tax evasion and all of that. There's a lot of people who lost a lot of money, lost property, homes, broke up families because taxes. So the fact that he gets to evade that, it's just not. It's not right for everybody who, you know, had to do time for that, or give up a large chunk of their money because of old taxes. All right. What you thought about that Charlie Cake situation, Charlie Kirk situation, a little bit back? I didn't really. I heard a lot of people talking about it. I didn't really look into it that much, but I can say people definitely jumped to conclusions because the little bit I did read on the situation, people were they had to go back and explain why they said this and explain why they said that because they were just wrong. But I heard he was like a racist type speaker, whatever. Then it turned into like a LGBT community entanglement or whatever or whatnot. I think that people have to stop giving too much energy to the wrong thing, and because I really, and maybe that's my lack of education or not knowing of who he was. I guess you could say, okay, you just wasn't well versed or well researched in the situation, but I just don't think that he he shouldn't matter that much. You know what I mean? That's just me. What up, Key? Yeah, I don't think that he should be I mean he got his little bit of fame or whatever or whatnot, but I mean and being shot by the lover, right? Am I wrong? Was he shot by his lover? Correct me if I'm wrong. Did he get shot by his lover? His LGBTQT lover? That's what I thought he did. Key Deadman is in the building, all right. So it was on my mind briefly. I just didn't take the time to follow up on it and see really what they had shaken on that situation. But I know it was a bit messy. I know there was lies told. I know there were a lot of people jumping to conclusions, and then come to find out it was something totally different than what people were actually saying. Like like he was like a Trump supporter. Da, 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 da. It went crazy. I definitely remember that. I mean, I'm sure you can tell me a little bit about what you know about it, but I don't know too much about it. Nah, it was a random dude from what I know. Oh, random dude. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I don't know too much about it. Yeah, I thought it was like a lovers quarrel or something. I thought the guy that shot him, they were like in a relationship, him and that guy. Somebody, people put up these videos on YouTube, bro, and they like let the AI do it, and it be sounding so believable. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I watched the video and they say this man, his own lover shot him, or he was having like a gay affair with the dude or something. I don't know, bro. Don't give me the line. Definitely think I heard that. Let me see. Let me see. Let me check. Let me see. That's what I thought I heard for real. For real. Oh, the dude that shot him was a part of it, or the actual Charlie Kirk was a part of it. I don't know, really. Is it real? Is it really real, y'all? Is it really real, y'all? Let me know it's real. Load it up and kill, y'all. I remember that video was all over. It was brutal. Oh, you saw the shooting? The one who popped him, yeah. They showed the video of the shooting. I didn't even see all that. I didn't get to see none of that. I just wasn't interested. To me, niggas die in the hood every day, B. What's one more dead white person? Niggas is dying in the hood every day, B. Niggas get shot in the hood every day, B. Nah, yeah, yeah. Oh, they have videos of that shit. Yeah, word. Yeah, nah, I ain't really. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into it since you saying it had all that connected to it. Like I said, I didn't really know what was all the noise about. I know people were saying he was saying some not so nice things, but I don't even know like what he did, who he was, why was he so important to be talking about. I didn't really get into it. I know it was something to do with Trump, though, right? He worked with Trump. He was okay. He was unsurfactor. He was truthful, but he didn't mean us well. Is how I felt. Right? Go with your feelings, man. You're usually right. Yeah, I ain't really tap in on it. But to me, like some of this stuff be like a little odd. Like, is it really what they telling us, or is something else happening? You know what I mean? Like I was also talking with people that's like they stand on business when they say Trump's assassination was staged. Like he staged his own assassination attempt. That time that dude tried to shoot him. There were multiple attempts on Donald Trump. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It could it been? It's possible. I mean, people fake shit all the time. Was he faking his? Why was he faking his assassination attempt though? Was it to win over America? Was it to win over his followers? Why would he attempt to assassinate himself? To have himself assassinated as a fake staged assassination. What's the benefits of that? Can somebody in the chat tell me what's the benefit of staging your own assassination? What would that do? Is it propaganda? Is it fear mongering? Yeah, I don't trust none of them, good brother. Politics is wild. That's why I try to stay away from it. I don't trust none of them. Right. Me neither. I don't trust none of them as well. Yeah. On another note, I heard they're working on. I know this is crazy, but they're working on another Friday, and Chris, what is it? Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker said he's gonna be in it. I think that would be crazy, man. For our time, for the people who was around when that first came out, that's a treat, man. That would be a real treat. But boy, you really said you don't trust none of them. I don't trust none of them. That's a fact. Me neither. They'll all throw you under the bus if they can get into office by throwing you under the bus. Best believe you going under a couple of them motherfuckers. You going up under a couple of them buses. Trust me. Ain't no look out for that bus. Nothing. Just boom. You gonna get hit by it. That's what happened with all the people that voted for Trump. And then now look, as soon as that bus came, it just rolled right over that immigration bus. Look, they did all that vote for Trump, and Trump been telling them what he was gonna do. The motherfucker still voted for him. Crazy work. I guess they thought they was exempt. You know what I mean? I guess they thought they was exempt. Yo, they've been saying that for years. Chris finally agreed to be in it. Yeah, that's what I heard, bro. Like I seen like a little reel. I forgot what platform I was on. It might have been the Gram. He was they was talking about it doing it. Him, I think it was like Chris. It was Chris Tucker, Ice Cube, and even Mike Epps was gonna be in this one. It's that shit gonna be crazy. You hear me? With a better budget than the first Friday. Come on, man. I wouldn't even mind seeing Rookie Smiley, the motherfucking Santa Claus again. Another little cameo from Ricky Smiley. Um, Motherfucking Pinky. Pops is gone. R.I.P. Pops. We can't replace Pops, but Pops is the shit, man. Too bad we can't have Bang Bang in it. Bang Bang gone, man. R.I.P. Yeah, but he gone. Yeah, they definitely go work. If they do it, if they get it done, that'd be dope, bro. Can't wait for that. Yep, yep. I would fuck with it. Yeah, definitely. Me too, bro. Definitely me too. Yeah, smoking this Cali Green. Yep, I would fuck with it for sure. That's the real deal. I definitely would. Oh shit. So wait, hold on. I'm not supposed to be able to do that. Oh shit. Hey. Hey. Okay, I see that. See. I forgot how to use this one. This is fucking crazy how they switched around. They sold StreamYard to another company. StreamYard not even ran by the same company no more. So they made some changes to the app. I say it's all good though. I just gotta play with it a little more. Yeah, I'm getting the memory back, bro. Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. So good. Glad everything is where it need to be. Everything doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Who you think taking it this year in sport in the basketball? Who looking good? Who your team? If you watch basketball, I'm taking the Baltimore Ravens for the Super Bowl. Right, I'm going with Baltimore for the Super Bowl, and then I'm going with L.A. Lakers for basketball. Lakers looking good, bro. I'm just a Lakers and a Knicks fan. So Knicks from the East Coast, West Coast Lakers, Knicks Lakers, NBA Finals. Yeah, let's go Ravens. You said I been live in a mean minute. Not a mean minute. A mean minute. Emphasis on the mean. Yes, sir. Key Dedman. Shout out to them Ravens. Key Dedman. Shout out to the motherfucking Ravens. Key Dedman on the screen. Look at Key Dedman on the motherfucking screen. Don't she look good on the screen? On the motherfucking screen. Yeah, we definitely need another Super Bowl. We definitely need another Super Bowl. It'd be nice. It'd be really, really nice. It'd be nice, Key that man. See Lamar Jackson ring up one of them Lombardi trophies. They talked a lot of shit about my boy. He was another quarterback that took a lot of scrutiny coming into the league. Like a lot, way more than he should have. You know what I mean? Seahawks and Ravens used to be my favorite team. My team. Okay. Oh yeah, we definitely gonna party. Oh, we gonna party for Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. If he hold up that trophy, boy, well deserved. Yeah, the Ravens, man. Ray Lewis, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Jamal Lewis, you know what I mean? What's that wide receiver name? Antoine Bolden we ain't never really had no good wide receivers. No really, really, really good ones that I can remember. Um, Joe Flacco, Brad Johnson, right? Yeah, some great defensive players there, man. Absolutely. Some battles. I remember when Ray Lewis played his last game. What a fucking real legend Ray Lewis is. A real fucking football player. If you had to etch out a football player and you want him to run your team, it would have to be. I'm definitely taking Ray Lewis because he's a fucking linebacker, the middle linebacker at that. Like he's in front of those 6'9" fucking beast of linemen, and he's weaving his way through that to find the quarterback, to find the running back. So his football intelligence has to be up there. But it's between him and Lawrence Taylor for me. One of the greats. And I definitely saw Ray Lewis play that last game, man. What a way to go out. Word, that's a classic. That Rays jersey is a classic. That's a classic. A must have. Ravens always have one of the best defenses that moves the game. Absolutely. At the Super Bowl. Yes, my brother. Yes. What a way to go out. Ravens always. Oh, I read that one. Yeah, hell yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, but I do hope that the Ravens win it this year. I'm tired of seeing next year for Lamar Jackson. The problem is he just be like, we getting injured too at the wrong time. To get injured before the playoffs. So now they going into the playoffs with a backup quarterback. You know, he gets injured a lot. I was surprised at how many Ravens fans there are. Oh, over there in the UK where you at? Yeah. That's what's up. Oh, you ain't watched it in years? I watch football every year. You know, I be hitting them bets too. I be on the little FanDuel going in. So I stay tuned in. I definitely stay tuned in. A lot. Oh, okay. Let's go Ravens. Let's go Ravens. Yep. But yeah, I'm just talking about the things that's on my mind. Talked about some food. Talked about some politics. Talked about some sports. Talked about some agriculture. Okay, there's one thing that's been on my mind. Another thing that's been on my mind. The way these YNs are dressing. What do you think about fashion and where it's at now? You know, because a lot of times fashion always revert back to the old ways. I remember back in the day, like if you were wearing bell bottoms when I grew up, it was like, oh man, they're wearing bell bottoms. Like that's crazy. They still wearing bell bottoms. And then like some years down the road, bell bottoms came back in style. Like fashion has gone from wearing tight clothes, skinny clothes, back to backy clothes. And now, to me, it's just absurdly big. Everything is super big for no reason. Like I don't think I'm not jacking that. I wasn't jacking the skinny jeans, and now I'm not jacking the absurdly big fashion that they're doing now. I don't know. I like my '90s the way we did things in the '90s, loose fitting. You know, some niggas was baggy. You know what I mean? But like, chill, relax. Now they just crazy. Them big boots with the big soles on the sneakers. You know, and now the women they just it gets lesser and lesser and lesser. Like the less you wear, the more fashionable it is. Yeah, skinny jeans was definitely a time. Right. Right, bro. I had nah. I can't do them. They just so uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable. I can't do it. And then like, so they think they're doing something different when they wear the pants down off the little skinny jeans down off their butt, but with a belt on. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, remember when you used to be like baggy clothes and they fell off your butt and they were baggy clothes? Now they fall off your butt in skinny jeans. Make it make sense. How are skinny, tight fitting jeans falling off your butt? I just don't get it. But this is what they do now. This is what's on my mind. I see the youngsters and I'm like, it's gonna be a time when they figure out what style actually is, what nice threads really are, what different fabrics mean, and name brands really don't mean nothing. Some people buy the most expensive clothes and it doesn't have a name brand. It's made by some of the best tailors and things like that in the world by name, not by the brand on the clothes. So I think fashion will continue to trend as we evolve as human beings. I mean, there was a time where everything was polyurethane or just shiny, and now it's going back to rhinestones where people are putting rhinestones and tie dye. There was the Ed Hardy time where it was like putting all kinds of crazy designs all over your clothes. It definitely goes up and down. It definitely trends, and I think right now it definitely needs to get from where it's at now. I'm glad we're going away from more of the feminine stuff for the men because that was definitely something else too. Like men walking around feminine, and I know we got the bag now. Like I'm not even mad about the bag, the carry around bag. Shit, if I'd have had a couple of those, I wouldn't have lost as many wallets as I lost. So I think the carry around man bag, some people say the Merce. I think that's pretty dope. I think the Merce is pretty dope. I'm not really mad at the Merce at all. I fuck with the Merce. I got me a few Merces myself. But yeah, fashion is definitely going. It's definitely trending. We talked about the food. We talked about fashion. Um, did I put? Yeah, the era right now ain't shit, bro. Yeah, the less the girls wear, the better the outfit. I'm like, now everything's sheer and see through. It's like, okay, all right. They just keep cutting away the little schoolgirl dress. The little schoolgirl dress ain't gonna be nothing but a band right now. It's gonna just be the top band that go around the waist and a little bit of dress up under that. Because the schoolgirl dress has totally disappeared. Totally, like gone, eliminated. Like you can just see everything in the private girl school dress now. And it used to be cute and fun. Like, oh, she got. I remember I used to chase this girl around the school. She used to wear one of those skirts, not chase her, like run after, but just like make sure I'm in the same area as her when the bell rung in the hallway when we switching in between classes, just shit like that. But she always used to put that dress on, and everybody, all the boys in the school used to be like, "Yo, did you see her in that dress?" Like, whoa, yeah, hell yeah. So it was crazy. Definitely was crazy. Definitely a different era. I mean, I get too much into that, indulge too much into that. So I want to be a little bit raunchy. I'm a little bit raspy, but I'm soul to soul. Big letters all big and bold. Old dirty bastard across the globe. What's on your mind? Your boy Chef Disaster is back. Maybe we'll start picking some better times to go live. Free Max B. I mean, welcome home, Max B. He's free already. He was in jail. They gave him, I think, what, 35 years or something like that, 75 years. They gave him a lot of time. He ended up doing, what, 16, 17 years for robbery and murder or something like that. And he just came home the other day. So shout out to Max B. Hope that brother get back on the right track, do things, be able to take care of his family. I seen them embracing him when he came home. He had a son and a daughter. And that's a good thing to come home to. I wish that brother nothing but the best, nothing but the best, and may, you know, he be covered by whoever he believes in, you know. But shout out to him. And now we're gonna start seeing a whole bunch of French Montana, even though we haven't heard nothing from him. Now they're gonna force French Montana down our throat. I don't know if I want any more French Montana though. Huh? I don't know, man. Sometimes I be just feeling like some of these. I know he's from the hood and all of that. But sometimes I still be feeling like culture vulture. It's just giving culture vulture. You know what I mean? But I know you're from Morocco, you're from Africa, and all of that. I just don't. To me, that don't mean nothing to me no more. Like being from Africa really don't mean nothing to me no more. But yeah, we're gonna get a nice. I'm already starting to see it everywhere you go on all the platforms. Now we got to hear French Montana. I, I mean, I'll take Max B, but they could leave French Montana right where he at. Barely relevant. Barely relevant. Probably more behind the scene. He's a good behind the scene dude. Not gonna front. When he was doing a little video and he was walking around doing a video camera and he was the behind the scene man, I liked it, French Montana. But once he became like the main rapper and the focus, I was just like, I can't. I can do a couple of songs of him, but a whole bunch of that type of shit, no. You can keep that. You can have that. I can't do that. Shout out to French Montana. Big up to Bigger Valley, but yeah, that's a little too much for me. But yeah, that's just on my mind. Welcome home, Max B. Check him out on all digital platforms. He got that Mawa coming out. Uh, Make America wavy again. So he bringing that wave back. See how that turned out. I ain't worried about. yo, yo, realist, chill out. Yo, realist, yo, chill out on my boy. Yo, 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 realist, yo, realist, chill out on my boy Frenchie. All right. I ain't worried about nothing. Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing. Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about nothing. Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing. Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing. I can't do too much of that though. That's a good track, right? But I'm done with that type of shit, bro. He only can get me one time with that, bro. I'm sorry. That I don't even know what that like what it. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. Salute to New York rappers, but I'm good on that. Let's go Max B. I hope he's not on the whole album. Like this nigga gonna be on the whole album. I'm afraid of. I really am. I don't want to hear for. Put him on one, two songs. I know he held you down and he gave you the chain when you came home. Yo, man, he's a big swagger jacket, man. He's a big swagger jacket. Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing. Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about nothing. Nigga, I ain't worried about. That's my shit though. Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about nothing. Yeah, that was a banger. That's about it though. I mean, he got a couple other bangers. I ain't going front, but I can't do dude. I can't. It's too much. That was something that was on my mind. Talked about a lot of things. We're always gonna have these type of conversations. It's what's on my mind because y'all know I am the content. Me, Chef Disaster 3.0. I'm the content. Without me, there is no content. You know what I'm saying? Um, I got some poetry I'm working on, so we're gonna get that uploaded up to the channel so you guys can hear those masterpieces. I don't know if you checked out Shorty Pressure. Check out Shorty's Pressure. Uh, Book Club coming back. I know we left off at Hood Librarian, the first chapter, which is a really really good book. If you went ahead and read some on your own, I don't have a problem with that. It's a really great book. But yeah, we'll pick up on that where that left off. I can't wait to do that. That's gonna be fun. Um, of course, the cooking videos. As long as I'm alive, I'ma keep cooking. I did what? I did that. Hey. Um, what else? Keep supporting the channel. By way of Cash App, you see it there. Super chat down there. By hitting the like button. By being in the chat, just asking questions, being interactive, and telling people about your favorite Chef Disaster. I don't just cook. I, I do a lot of other things, a lot of intellectual conversations, current events, things like that. That's what the new thing I added to the channel. It was on my mind, which is basically a current event thing. I'm gonna keep building on it, keep doing research and figuring things out. Yeah. While I continue to keep, freaking YouTube is different. What I noticed is definitely more of a challenge to see progress on here. But they say if you consistently go at it, it kind of like you can break through. But we'll see. I've been going at this for a minute. All right. If I wasn't eating, I'd jump up there. Oh, it's all right, bro. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your food, bro. I know you would. I know you would, big dog. What you eating if you don't mind me asking? What you chomping on? I did put the link in the chat for anybody who wants to come up and you have something that's on your mind, a current event topic. Well, maybe you just want to talk about something else. Shout out to the people who struggle with suicide. That's one of the things that's dear to me. People who commit suicide. I just think those times before they do it are very crucial, and we need to do more research and get a more understanding of these people before they take their life. How horrible they must feel to actually do something, to take something as beautiful as life away from themselves. When it's so precious. Pork chops and mashed potatoes, my guy. Are those pork chops fried? And if they are, can your chef get one on two slices of white bread with a little bit of hot sauce on the bread, if you don't mind. If you can spare a little bit, I'll take a little pork chop sandwich. I ain't gonna hurt you. We must have ran the one Muslim we had in here when we started talking about the pork chops. They got out of here. It must have was Muslim. Barbecue. Wow. What barbecue sauce on the pork chop? And did you make all that? Let me know if you made all that, Willis. Let me know. Or did somebody prepare that delicious meal? And where are the vegetables, my brother? Where are the vegetables at? You'll need a little greenery or something. It don't necessarily gotta be greeny, but get some squash in there, some green beans, some cabbage or something. But if not, that's good too. That's good too. That's good too. Word. But say your boy a sandwich. Um, if you're looking for anything like candles made for a special situation that you got going on, um, you need to tap in with Lady La 2.0. She makes special candles. I I'm a personal customer myself. I vouch for these candles. Wonderful candles, burn great, smell great. Delivery delivered with care and in a timely manner. Uh, yeah, veggies is the only thing that's missing. Ain't nothing wrong with that, big dog. Nothing wrong with that. Um, Anything else I want to talk about today? I mean, we got through a lot of it. Been a long hour. We got through. I think it was a success. Definitely think the show is going to be a big success as I continuously to do it. We're going to get a the following's going to grow. I know it is. It usually does. It usually starts up slow. Realists will be here. Watch it start from now to we get 15, 20 people in the chat. People participating on the panel. You see how we did it last time, Big Dog. Um, as I come up with the consistent content, I remember before we were doing Surviving Love, and that grew into its own little space. We had different kind of content creators pulling up, joining in the conversation, and then I was bringing on other guests and stuff like that. It was lit. So we definitely gonna see growth like we saw before, and we hope to achieve more growth. Um, I got more participation. I've been doing a lot more networking on many different platforms to where I believe I can get things to go where I need them to go. You know, along the way, becoming more of a seasoned veteran blogger slash entertainer slash just letting life be lifing type of individual, and just bringing good energy to the channel. Well, I believe will play a big part in the success and the growth of the channel. Remember, I do have Socially Balanced TV, which is the platform, another platform of mine where I go live at and upload content too. Check that out. Check out Survive and Love, the series that we was running on here. It now has its own channel of its own, Survive and Love with Andre Love. Tap into that if you're not tapped into that. Um, yeah, look forward to good things coming in the near future. For real, for real. They'll know me. I always come up with some nice ideas and stuff like that. I think there was a few times we even had, there's like messy sections over here on YouTube, and I think even a few times some of it trickled over to here. As I was going to network in other places, you come across people, and I believe there was like a few situations where it got crazy over here on the panel. People were crying, fighting, yada 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 yada. Hopefully, not too much of that, but it sure was entertaining. It sure was entertaining. It really was. No one was hurt. No one was doxxed. Nothing like that. Nothing crazy like that. And after that, everybody just got the fuck on. They got on with their business. They got on with their business. Or yeah, I put a lot of time and effort into it, bro. It's really I really like it. I enjoy doing the content. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fun to actually explain things and give my opinions and stuff like that. And just some of the feedback. It's definitely fun for me. Yeah. So let's see what we got. Take me through there. Take me through there. Take me through there.
She don't know what you doing. Just give me that. What the hell? Girl that ran in the cycle. Talk like a hurdle. Girl that ran in the cycle. Even if you look, you talk like a hurdle. Girl that ran in the cycle. Even if you look, you talk like a hurdle. Even that little smile, still got it. Take me through there.
Take me through there. Take me through there. Take me through there. Take me through there. Take me through there. Take me through there. Take me through there, take me through there. What's on your mind? Take me through there, take me through there. A little bit. You know, we always got to do a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. It wouldn't be Chef Disaster if I didn't. Let's go. Fuck with your boy. I'm back. What's on your mind? Your boy Chef Disaster 3.0 coming at you with the lit content. You know how I do. The Met the Handsome Face fool you. Don't fuck around and find out. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on.
on the phone with Joe Boy, I be telling him, PS5 to go harder. Telling him, PS5 to go harder. My savages, my savages, my savages. I'm always dressing fresher than a mannequin. I grew up in a ruthless ass environment. I'm on the floor with yo, I also had a try that. 35 records on my doorstep. I got a cocky back that time I do again. You got me thinking all these bitches are fish. The way you acting, you must don't respect the real nigga. On some herb on some syrup. They try to infiltrate us and then betrayed us. I told you way before what happened, they was ain't on us. You know what we was looking for and they was mad at us. Hey, there's a letter from my nose. How we let the money get between us. How we let these bitches get between us. How we let these niggas get between us. I got love for all my savages with itchy fingers. All I love it, it ain't like the love I got for Indy. She held me down when I was broke, I got her to infinity. My little dog caught a murder, gone for a minute. Dumping lashes on your bitch, I know you feeling me. I love you back when that cookie should have seen this shit. 20,000 on the child before I seen this shit. Round around with all them choppers, I done seen this shit. These rappers mad at me, but these niggas ain't doing shit. And I just bought a pound of kush so I can smoke that shit. I went and spent a half a ticket at the dealership. The famous done a lot of damage to my friendship. If so damn love me, would've been a drug ship. And it's the love from my fans that must feel you. Real niggas, give me some Cody the Sith nigga. Big face head, why would nigga know? My girl take the lock on the door. The funny shit close the door. Ain't falling in love with no hoe. That what you want from me? That what you really expect? You thinking I'm still depressed? I'm so I can't be a chick. I hate I had to fuck with either you didn't. That's my only regret. Jack the music on the floor. Accumulate on my hoe. 10 bucks in a row. Who would think we was broke? Who would think we was broke? Money laying on the floor. Got some hoes laying on some hoes. Got a shot with a shit pro. Nothing else me another nigga, not another nigga like me. Even if we got a thing, don't see it make it come like me. Who come from Mr. Life? It better be about an image. Tell me y'all this is image. It's all the whip got ready. Because it's first one tenant. I told him ain't got nothing to hide. Told him I'm good with the pie. Told him fuck all of my wrongs and don't even ride. My savages, my savages, my savages. We gon' leave a nigga stiffer than a man.
Let's go. Social Balance TV. Your boy Chef Disaster 3.0. You could have been any of those, but you was here with me tonight, talking about what's on my mind. Appreciate you, truly do. I'm always deliver the content whenever I can deliver it. And getting better at it, delivering it consistently is one of my goals. Please don't forget to smash that like button, share the stream, tell everybody you know about it. Keep bringing the great energy over here. You already know. Let's go.
I will fight 1,000 times just to touch you. Even when I know you're not wanting to touch you. 'Cause I love you. You and me, you right all the time. If it was up to me, we could fall all night long. And you had your clothes on. Now I'd rather be wrong than to be wrong. But no, it's not fair. I just want to let you close and right there. I just think that's it. I just do whatever you want. I do it when it's good on the job. I do everybody you love. It's just not fair. I just want to feel it. I just want to feel it. Always a leader. Always a lover. Hands on the feet up. Baby, put the sheet up. Let's keep the beat up. I would fight 1,000 times just to touch you. Even when I know you're lying, I wanna touch you. 'Cause I love you. You would be right all the time if it was up to me. We could fall all night long. And you had your clothes on. Now I'd rather be gone than to be gone. Yeah, you know it's not fair. You think you're fine after a car accident until this happens. Most people don't realize that even accidents that seem minor. In the city, maybe you should drive your car. Pick up another your call. In the parking lot to sign. Are you wanna stay with the car? I pull up like Jimmy Neutron. Then you can get a new phone. Too hard, and I know. We like to go slow. We like to go faster. Maybe the best way.
Thank you, Kate.
Coming from my quickly. Happy nice things. From the other man trying to get in the bed. So wanna be first instead. And then it's gonna make you bad. What would I do? If I didn't love you, babe? What would I do? If I didn't love you, babe?
Shoot to you, good brother.
Happen to your friends, you don't want that fun. You like to go slow, you like to go faster. Tell me the best way. You know what that means. I'm coming up on you quickly. Happy nice things. From the other man trying to get in the bed. So I'ma be smashed on the bed. I know it's gonna make you glad. But what I do, I didn't love you, babe. But what I do, I didn't love you, babe. But what I do, I didn't love you.
It's that shit.
Sometimes I look around for someone I understand it. Feel it in their eyes, they'll never get it. I think I lost my patience. Now I can't contain it. They were wrong about us. It's the way they painted us. Not the way that you walk and the way you breathe. I just say I'm not when it bothers me. It ain't love, it ain't makes me. It ain't love that deserves as it is to me. So what? I hear you tell me a couple times. Tell me, listen to you. Tell me, is it a crime? So long to fall in love. A couple times. Tell me, listen to you. Tell me.
What's on your mind? Let's talk about it on Social Balance TV with your favorite host, Chef Disaster 3.0. Check me out on all other social media platforms. Let's go. Remember, the energy you put out there might be the same energy you run into on your way to trying to get to where you're going. Remember that. Don't nobody stop your shine, trick you out of your bag, be about your money at all costs. What's on your mind? Tell you what's on my mind. What's on your mind? That's what this part of the show is called. What's on your mind? So this part, people can come and participate, ask questions, or just give their opinion on something I talked about earlier. Let's go. Already know.
On the basis she know it. Sending me paragraphs, I done heard it before. So I ignore it. I'm knowing she just mine for the moment, so I enjoy it. If I call her, tell her to come in, she don't like Jordan. Yes. Tell me, do you love me like you say you do? Yes. Tell me, can I do whatever I want to do? Yes. Spit inside her mouth, I got a little bit on her chest. I know you ain't mine, but do I love you? Yes. Baby, I'll be home by next week. If I give my heart, don't fail me. And if you go fuck off, girl, tell me. Yeah, and I don't love you for sick. How bring you to my hood, shit we can ride in my Vic. How about you diamond? No, inside this shit I'll VVS. And this shit crazy, cause I know that you just mine for the day. And this shit crazy, cause I know that this bitch lying on my face. She got a man, so I can never take her out on no date. I ain't just saying that. The nigga who been cheating on like, baby, I done been that. And I know how it feels, so we can go ahead and that. Yes. Tell me, do you love me like you say you do? Yes. Tell me, can I do whatever I want to do?
Yes.
Spit inside her mouth, I got a little bit on her
Yes.
chest. I know you ain't mine, but do I love you?
Yes.
Baby, I'll be home by next week. If I give you my heart, don't fail
me.
And if you go fuck off, girl, tell me.
Go.
You know you bitch. You hurt cause you been hurt before. Guess you ain't hurt your next. Guess you ain't getting the next. I guess it's better.
They can't fuck with me. They can't fuck with your boy.
And when you sit inside the dog, you driving chills on your shirt. You crying private. You crying cause the pain that you causing, but ain't say sorry. And when somebody give you their heart, it ain't the borrower. You gotta respect it and protect it and well guarded. Pain and shit right deep, it don't get better by the
moment. Damn, hubby. Come on, hubby. Get up, hubby. Get out the door. Get that bag. Hubby gotta get that bag.
Come around me and I dog you. Yes. Tell me, do you love me like you say you do? Yes. Tell me, can I do whatever I want to do? Yes. Spit inside her mouth, I got a little bit on her chest. I know you ain't mad, but do I love you?
Yes.
Baby, I'll be home by next week. If I give you my heart, don't fail me. And if you go fuck off, girl, tell me. Yeah. History we got when it's over. I didn't hear you show me love, I'm only here for the moment. When you fucking me, I make you say my name when you moaning. Do you fuck with me? Or do you fuck with how I be fucking you, girl? We grown in. Yes. Tell me, do you love me like you say you do? Yes. Tell me, can I do whatever I want to do? Yes. Spit inside her mouth, I got a little bit on her chest. I know you ain't mad, but do I love you? Yes. Me. Baby, I'll be home by next week. If I give you my heart, don't fail me. And if you go fuck off, girl, tell me.
See, this gets me excited, jumping out the window. You need to buy the deal, folks. The reason you're not buying the deal, I can tell you why. You don't know which.
Yeah, man. Fuck this. Fuck it, man. I'm talking about take money. Fuck bitch. I'm rolling. Get your witness. I stack money. I blow 50. I'm a fat nigga. Give me no chicken. I'm being rolled up. I'm running it ripping. This a lamb truck. I'm shipping. I be tossed up. Too slipping. I stay blessed up. These Christians. Strip club. VIP. Bring my ball.
Okay.
I'm a millionaire, baby. What you talking to? I'm smoking bitches off, baby. I got a slap wood full of runs. I spent 6,000 on shoes. I can only wear them bitches once. Like, no kids, it's made over 1 million in a month. I'm so serious. I be blowing 30K like a month. I'm my pocket stuff fresh. Diamonds on me, keep mine.
The best.
I'm not into everything like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Not everything.
Somebody who really loves me. That's all I need. We get my hands turned up a little night. We talking back, but she smelling like a rat. Coming up steady time, then I didn't cry. Friends on my face, they try to get. Her name is Angel, but she's far from God. Say they don't take.
Not bad. I'm gonna switch from that real quick. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, 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 okay.
But I need that time like I see you quiet.
Look, me first, you ain't you know what they thinking. Cheap and expensive, you know it's the business. You know that it's hitting, you know what it's giving. Hair, nails, I can survive in the coldest conditions. Hoes all low, they told me they spin. This is wash, soap in the dishes. I got pressure like bugs and shit. Bitch, old bitch, new bitch, now y'all bitches not gon' do shit. I'm in Miami, I pull up on cruise shit. You in Miami for some shit. When I step a stampede, put on neck, can't breathe. Lucky charm, Van Cleef, diamonds on, I see my eyes. Lick it up, I'm like, what in the fuck? Is you scared? Did you say that hoe enough is enough? It was just in my DMs, ain't no trust in these sluts. I'm about to call up Diamond, bitch. No, if you lick it up, I'm like, what in the fuck? If you scared, did you say that hoe enough is enough? It was just in my DMs, ain't no trust in these sluts. I'm about to call up Diamond, bitch. No, if you up, I'm like, ooh, child, cool down, too hot, too proud, too clear, new style. How you fucking with me? Girl, give me one shot, I'm raising the glass. Give me 2 shots, I'm shaking this ass. Give me 3 shots, and I'm ready to fuck. 5 more shots, I be ready to splash. Call me so I gotta pop it. I'm sending home business, I'm ready about it. Bitch, be talking, I'll be big in their pockets. Girl, tell me about it. I'm litty, I'm pretty, I'm running the city. I'm shitting on bitches and every department. Ass heavy, thick like peanut butter. Bitches jelly about it. A lot of winning, a lot of score here. Cardi Brian, Cardi Jordan here. These bitches all losers. They can't do it's not important. Look, hey, I'm getting better and better. I do not see no competitors. You know the gang hit that pussy. Said it was dropping a killer. Fighting can see me if that's you can see me with money. These bitches is puffy. You know these bitches is blind. No, I'm invisible. Bitch can't see me at night. When I hop out with stampede, put on neck, can't breathe. Lucky charm, Van Cleef, diamonds on. I see my eyes, lick it up. I'm like, what in the fuck? If you scared, did you say that hoe enough is enough? It was just in my DMs, ain't no trust in these sluts. I'm about to call up Diamond, bitch. No, if you lick it up. I'm like, what in the fuck? If you scared, did you say that hoe enough is enough? It was just in my DMs, ain't no trust in these sluts. I'm about to call up Diamond, bitch. No, if you fuck. I want you to stay. I'm in the grave.
Let's go. Josie Balance TV. What's on my mind? Chef Disaster 3.0. Smash that like button on your way in or your way out. Just smash it. Up or down. Don't matter. Support the channel. We outside. Well, we inside. But we outside. You know we here.
Birds of a feather, we should stick together. I know I said it never. Think I wasn't better. Can't change the weather. Might not be forever, but if it's forever, it's even better. And I don't know what I'm crying for. I don't think I could love you more. It might not be long, but maybe I'm looking to the day that I die. So the day that I die. So the light is my eyes. So the day that I die. I want you to see how you look to me. Do you believe if I told you? Keep the compliment I wrote you, but you're so foolish. Tell me it's a bit. No, say you excited, your mind's polluted. Say you won't quit, don't be stupid. And I don't know what I'm crying for. I don't think I could love you more. Might not be love, but maybe I don't wanna say goodbye. So the day that I die, so the
Hey, they freaking took some of the features away from StreamYard, and they really want you to upgrade. Like, this is on my mind right now. This is really on my mind right now because
Nothing ever
hold on one
seemed to
second. Let me pause
work
it.
for me.
I went through, how sometimes when I freaking play the music, I put the clip up there, the pre-made clips that I made, and I play them during the music. Well, now you can only use those if you upgrade. StreamYard, y'all playing with me. Y'all really playing with me. But I'm gonna go ahead and get it. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade. But y'all playing. Y'all is really playing yourself. You can't even do nothing on this free version. Hmm. I might have to look into some other software, but for now, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade so we can get busy, get jiggy with it. Cause it's really nice to play the freaking things.
Nothing ever seemed to work for me until I
Little
found
clips for
Earthly.
y'all.
They help me personalize a
I like
healthy
my
lifestyle
clips.
that's easy to maintain. Their website offers a variety of affordable, clean products that actually work. You can finally take the guesswork out of.
I know I'm gonna get the premium back, so we don't have to hear those commercials.
And bow your hands on my body. Feels better than any man I ever
So for now,
had.
you gotta look at me. What can I say? You gotta look at me. No, cause I can't forget. You got a feel in a soul that I need in my life. Yeah. Oh, so we may go. I don't know why we go so far. Yeah. I quit you and I hate that. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. YouTube. That you've been tripping on the music. My guy. Yeah. And yeah, StreamYard unfortunately sold the company, so they upped the prices on there. The first level of StreamYard, they upped it to like $40-something. So I definitely got to get this channel popping so it can pay for itself. I think I'm at $100 threshold. I think I'm about $20 away from matching that threshold. Maybe I can use that money to pay for the StreamYard. That's crazy. Hold on. No, we're not about to do that. Chemistry's frozen. We feel disconnected and exposed. I can remember when last did we feel familiar. Tell me you're ready. Tell me you're ready to walk away. Overnight, overnight, we're done overnight. Overnight, overnight, we're done overnight. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm. Sure.
I want my baby to have your eyes. I'm going against my own advice. Should I do New York? I can't decide. Fashion week was more your thing than mine. I can't even lie. I'd rather stay inside. I can't do suit and tie. Can't be in one room with you and stay on different sides. One thing at a time. I have to learn to fly. One thing at a time, emotions running high. I wish you felt alright, just hitting my line all the time, all the time. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. You stay on my mind all the time, all the time. Ooh, it takes some finesse. I see you next. We can do that. You stay on my mind. You and your sister, too hard to handle. Things will get canceled. I won't make time for you. Commitment, going the distance. I'm new to all of this. It takes some finesse. I see you next. He can't go from there. Yeah. You stay on my mind. You stay on my mind. Stay on my mind. Yeah. Baby, you stay on. Baby, you stay on. Baby, you stay on. You stay. You stay on. Baby, you stay. On my mind, stay on my mind. On my mind, stay on my mind. On my mind, stay on my mind.
All right. So now, on my mind, what's on my mind? So I know everybody's been more focused on the food stamp situation, and you should be. You should be focused on that. You know, if you got loved ones that's been affected by it, friends, or just people that you know that's been affected by it. You want to talk about these things. You want to know how people feel. You want to be able to aid people if you can. You got to be able to tell people where to find resources. People have to communicate. People have to talk about things. Um, but have you noticed the rise on the prices on food? Like food is really expensive. Like even with the food stamps, a person with just say 5 kids plus themselves and a little dusty ass nigga in there somewhere. So 7 people, right, on $1,100. So that's 7 divided into 11. 7 goes into 11 one time. Even 4 left over. 7, 17. That's $170 each person, right? I mean, I eat $170 sometimes in 1, 2 days, maybe whatever. You know what I mean? but they got to go through the whole month off that $170. That's not a lot with the price of food today. You go in with $100, $170. You don't get a lot of food. Do the $170 challenge and see how much food you get for $170. And I know there's some people out there that really coupon and do all this and get the best bang for their dollar, and I praise them. Salute to them. But just thinking about the people who don't do that, $170 is not a lot of money. It's just not. It's not. So gallons of milk, a lot of money. Bread, a lot of money. The meat, a lot of money. Only thing that's cheap is the processed foods. That's the only thing that's been really, really, really cheap. You know what I'm saying? Is that by design, or is it part of the political situation? Some people blame it on Trump. But when we talk about raising the price on chicken, just say for instance, we're raising the price on the chicken. Why are we raising the price on the chicken? Because the chicken's still going to be a chicken, still going to weigh whatever it's going to weigh when it's ready to be mass produced to be sold across the country, right? What makes the price of the chicken go up if the chicken's still the same chicken that you're selling all year round? There's nothing changed about the chicken, right? So then we talk about labor. Labor affects the cost of the chicken. Do you agree that labor, a co- you know, affects the cost of chicken? I would have to say yes. I mean, these are the things that's on my mind. So labor goes up. Why does labor go up? Why does labor have to go up? Do it take more people to produce the same chicken every year? Do it take smarter people to produce the same chicken every year? What kind of person does it take to produce the chicken every year? The same person. He's not going to get stronger. He's going to be the same person producing the same chicken. So we still labor, the actual labor. The person, the man doesn't change. The woman, man or woman, doesn't change when producing the chicken. What changes? What changes? Through most all situations that will make the cost of the food go up. Is it gas? Is it political persuasion? What causes the price of the chicken to go up? If it's the same chicken, the same workers, the same amount of gas it takes to deliver the chicken, nothing changes within the process. You use the same water, the same feed. What goes up? It's a crazy little word called inflation, which is a made up situation. So every year, inflation goes up. So you have these outstanding prices. And they tell you it's because of it costs to get it into the country. To get imported goods into the country costs more because of what Trump did. But no, inflation is a real thing. Inflation is a real thing. And if the people who support the system aren't making, if their wages aren't going up at the same rate is a recipe for disaster. So why is this on my mind? Because when you want to look for answers, you just have to look around you to find those answers. And you might think the significance of the prices of the food being raised is nothing but inflation. Like it's not, it's nothing to it. That's just what it is. That's the cost of food now. But you really have to think about what I just asked you. Why does it go up if it's the same product being produced by the same people using the same amount of fuel, the same technology to get it there, get it cut, get it produced? Why does it go up using the same knife? What makes inflation go up? Who decides that? Who allows the merchandisers and the corporate companies to raise the prices to astronomical prices? Think about that. And then ask me, why do I feel like I don't want to play a part of the political conversation in that manner? Because when people show you who they are, you should believe them. And I believe that the system has showed us a lot of times who they really are, you know. And the people that, and I'm not knocking people, but the people that continue to run to support this, thinking that it's going to make a difference, is the definition for insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and over again, but expecting different results. That's crazy. Yeah, that was on my mind. I like to say thank you to everybody who pulled up and supported me. You know how we do. It's open now. Let me put the link in the chat one more time before we go for a conclusion. That was my conclusion. hmm That was it right there. Delivering the grand. There you go. There's the link if you want to come up. Um, yeah, that was on my mind. That was the first episode of What's on Your Mind with your boy Chef Disaster 3.0. Y'all know I appreciate y'all. The link's in the chat. You want to hit that thing on and hit it. Let's go.
So what can I say to you? That I'm off that had to fall back. Got everybody thinking I'm all bad. I was always holding you down. You down. Baby, what is this for? This girl, what is love? Love, what is love? But you did it for so long. About it, our pressure just keep adding. Yeah, we just keep adding. We was living fast before. We was getting high enough. All these people always find my phone. Sorry, I'm so fly, so what? I'm sorry. I was Trend Zero. I'm a hometown hero. Niggas wait like CeeLo. These niggas do anything for some C-notes. At what cost? Take Mercedes got some free cars. I know, this nigga's worst song. Maybe my sense of reality is turned off. Who the fuck knows? I just make songs. Or am I the silence how this shit goes? I suck everybody.
Let's go. What's on your mind?
You wanna be my hero. You won't even do that.
Tell me. Well, I tell you what's on my mind. Because it was on my mind. Y'all know those conversations are crazy. So I think about a lot of things throughout the day. And just that's why I would be a good book writer. Go crazy.
See the package and you think a nigga blowing time. Here's your blood. We see things. What is this? Oh, tears, girl. What is love? What's the heart of love? Girl, we see things. What is this? Oh, tears, girl. What is love?
Welcome back, my buddy. Eli, I didn't even see you come up here. Man. What I wish you? Salute. You know, they done change things where I can't even see it. Word. Okay. Yeah, it is like $45 for the StreamYard. Salute to Lady July for being in the
Rave reviews
building.
from Real Rover users. Our fur family had the best care while we were away. Wonderful sitter. She treated our cat like her own. Best boarding and care in the area.
Lady July, what up? I'm just trying to keep that monetization. Got a couple hours to do, trying to keep it. I'm close though. Them damn shorts, they help a lot. Them shorts help a lot, you heard?
when the party's started. In the booty club, standing on the couch, so I be. Better respect me, bitch, my people's in the cut with the thing. Bumpy got the icing on my chain, hell like loud bling. In New York, where my partners be me jamming high. If you see me and you tryna see what's up, you wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have a stuff. Bitch looking bad, got a stupid butt. Jewelry on your wrist, fuck you, hold it up. When I have a ski, let me pull up. 475 and I fast as fuck. I'm looking good when I'm hopping out that truck. Where the hood niggas that they get them bucks. I might just call and keep it. I might just come see you today. You ain't stuck up in my bed. Whenever when I'm playing games. That's the only way we get away.
What's on your mind? Let me know. I'll be making some nice thumbnails for this. Yo, all y'all here today was gonna be like part of the day was from What's on Your Mind. Of course, it's gonna grow. It's gonna kind of take its own identity. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to steer it in the direction I want it to go. But just like kids, you know, you can raise them, but they always gonna turn out to be the person that they're gonna be. You know what I mean? You really can't do too much about that. You know, you can give them a good foundation, but they're gonna be who they're gonna be. Same thing with What's on My Mind. I'm gonna try to give it some direction, but it's gonna grow into what it's gonna grow into. Just like I did with Surviving Love. Again, which has its own platform now. Tap into that. It's actually called Surviving Love. I'm the host, Andre Love, so go tap into that. That's in the community post. It's on there. New content is uploaded over there too. So if you want to go check that out, do that. And yeah, this is besides the food that's coming to the channel. This is Socially Balanced TV, part of Chef's Disaster, which also has its own platform, but I have to grow it. So I'm in between growing Socially Balanced TV on its own, plus through Chef Disaster, who pretty much hosts all three platforms. So tap in those if you can. And this will pretty much be the first of What's on Your Mind, which is going on Socially Balanced TV. Everything that's got to do with food is going to be on this channel, Chef Disaster. This is pretty much going to be the food. But this is more of my main channel because it's the one I use the most. So, you know, just converting them, taking that process. But yeah, stay tapped in. I'm back. Hey.
In the party, we just went on rum. Big boots in the bus, they pump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. They like, I tell you, always stay hot. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops. Oh, she mad cause I'm taking her spot. If I was bitches, I'd hate me a lot. Like, damn, she in her move. 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 She lit, get money too. Like, damn,
she in her move.
No friends, I don't fuck with the fake. Saying they love me, but one in my place. Step in the party, I'm looking the baddest. So the paparazzi in my face. Pretty bitch, but I came from the gutter. Said I'd be lit by the end of the summer. And I'm proud that I'm still getting bigger. Going viral is getting them sicker. Like, what? Let's keep it above. Bitch, too boring, I'm stuck in a run. Never get me wrong when I hop at the club. Pretty bitch like Lauren with a big ass butt. Yeah, pretty face and a waist all gone. And I'm making them way hold on. And I'm making them way hold on. Way hold on. Like, damn, she in her move. 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 She lit, get money too. Like, damn, she in her move. 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 She lit, get money too. Like, damn, she in her move.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Let's go. Tell him, Mary.
You asked for Reese's and Oreo. Now you get to
I
eat
ain't pay
Reese's
for that
Oreo
premium.
cups. Aren't you lucky?
That's what happened when you don't pay for the motherfucking premium. We back though. What's on my mind? What's on your mind edition? When you get to interact with the host, the link is in the chat. If you want to talk about it, let's do it. What's on your mind? Let me know. Talk about it.
Tell me how it feels to fall in love behind the wheel. You make it hard for me to focus. Baby, you're glowing and I notice. You don't like to play. You don't bite your tongue when you got things to say. And I like it that way. Baby, you're good. Don't let no one tell you otherwise. That's why I can give it the butterflies. Mesmerized, mesmerized by you. What you say to me, it matters cause you're more than my security. The fact is I get lost just when you look at me. You act in ways that drives me crazy. Things that you do, you show up and prove I can be yours forever. And if I had to, I'd choose you. Don't let no one tell you otherwise. That's why I can give it the butterflies. Mesmerized, mesmerized by you.
Let's go. Mesmerized by you. You know, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? So let's talk about it. Link is in the chat. I'm just smoking my weed, meditating, figuring out what's next, conquering all my goals, being good at what I do. And if you want to hate on that, go ahead, be my guest. All I can tell you is get online. The path I chose is the path often not taken. You know, I did that to myself. I asked for that. You know, and if I get through it, the rewards on getting through this bitch is so satisfactory. Like if you're ever looking for the satisfaction of life, you know, you have to have something you believe in. You gotta ask yourself, what do you believe in? Who do you believe in? You know what I'm saying? You gotta dig deep now. It's not no surface level shit. This is the real Medill, as my OG could say, the real Medill. You gotta dig deep within yourself. Sometimes you gotta disconnect from everything that you once believed in just to find what you're looking for. And you be like, yo, how do you do that? Honestly, it's not purposely done. It's like how you're wired not to like take a knife and stab yourself. You know, that's why it's always for me a shout out to the families of the victims, you know, that were left behind to grieve their loved one after someone commits suicide. But to actually do that to yourself is crazy. You know what I mean? So it's the time before they actually do it. You know what I mean? That's the most crucial time in their life. And like I said, it usually it's not something you willingly participate in, being disconnected. The problem is people disconnect, right? They do that because the world is so vague, they disconnect. But when they disconnect, they don't have nothing to believe in. They don't leave nothing to believe in. Who do you believe in? Sometimes you have to dig deep within yourself to find that answer. You gotta disconnect. You know, I've been doing this for a little minute now.
Battery low. Please charge now.
Oh yeah. I mean it's time to get off this BH, you know. But I've been doing this for a long time. And I know that with experience comes knowledge. And when someone who's experienced a lot, maybe you should just listen to a little bit of what they say because they know a little something. It's been real. I'm your boy, Chef Disaster 3.0, and I'm out.